Good afternoon, everyone. Previous class, we compared the different states by studying their IMR, that means infant mortality rate and literacy rate, and even so, we compare with the net attendance ratio. So that is about the age group between 14 years and 15 years. So those who are attending school and the number of students those who are not attending the school. And by this we came to know that even the Haryana it has the more per capita income. So even though if you observe all these other aspects while deciding or considering the concept of development, so there is no doubt Kerala it is one of the developed state. So compared to Haryana and Bihar, see how is it that especially the average person in the Haryana has more income than the average person in Kerala, but lags behind in this development, especially in this development. So they are lagging behind. Even the literacy rate also, even the IMR rate also, even the net attendance ratio also. So the reason is money is only not everything. So whatever nowadays, even the including the World Bank, so considering to categorize the rich country or the low income country or low middle income country like that, or how we are using in our familiar words with developed countries, developing countries, and then underdeveloped countries. So we should not consider only the money because so money is only not everything. See, for example, money in your pocket cannot buy, only it can buy some of the material things. But the money it cannot buy, which is in your pocket, so all kinds of goods, all kinds of goods, and even all kinds of services that you have may know that is very required to you people. And even so, you may need also in your life in a well better way to live. See, it is very clear that so the money only not the proper indicator. So because even I told that in the previous class, the person may have a lot of amount, a use amount, the money. Even the person may unable to eat a single sweet because of his disease. So more in this case, more than money, the health is become more valuable. Crores are lot of crores are there. Is there any uses? This is all paper money. Of course, it has value. There is no doubt. By using that paper currency, we can buy, we can purchase, we can enjoy. But the money, whatever is there now, so that cannot buy all the goods and services that you or that we may need to live. See this example. A person have a lot of crores but is unable to eat a single sweet. ಒಂದು ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ತಿನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. One cup of tea with sugar, it's not possible. They used to have a sugarless tea. Why? Because of his health. Because of his health. So that's what in this case, so the health is more value than the money. So that's what here compared to income and compared to money. So compared, so the money is very much important and it has more value. So at the same time, see in this you can imagine. So whether the income by itself, is not a completely whether adequate indicator of material goods or services that the citizens are able to use. No, it is only the best indicator. No, for this person there is no doubt, so the health is one of the best. And even the another example I would like to give in this time. See, your money make cannot. No, there is no doubt. So I have a lot of money, or you have a lot of money. So this money cannot buy the pollution-free environment. If there is a different kind of pollution, if the environment is completely polluted, whether by using our money or by using your money, whether is it possible to purchase the pollution free environment? No, it's not at all possible. See, ensure that you get un what we called unadulterated medicines, unless you can afford to shift to a community that already has all these things. So money may also not be able to protect you from infectious diseases. This is what a very beautiful example to understand the present situation also. Of course, the different countries have a lot of money. There are even the developed countries also, rich countries also. Whatever we are observing or we are telling about those countries, so whether they are able to control the coronavirus, whether this money or their money is able to protect from these diseases, it's not at all possible. If it is possible means how, why the different developed countries, of course poor countries, let it be. So here the money also not able to protect from the infectious diseases unless the whole of your community takes preventive steps. Now what is going to, see, we all of you knows that, is there lot of 1 crore in my pocket, then 10 crore my in another pocket, the coronavirus will not attack, I am not going to suffer from the coronavirus. Whether anybody is there to say like that? No. So why? Because no, see, the whole community needs to be take to control the spread of corona through the preventive steps only. The government or the person or the whoever it may be, or those who are suffering or those who are in that environment, whoever it may be, everyone. So now present is what happened. So all of us, everybody, we have to maintain, we have to take some of the precautions to keep away the coronavirus. No, I have a lot of money, so all of you knows that. Even so, the big, the well developed infrastructured, the number one, number two, or star hospitals, they are also unable to give the treatment for, because there is no proper medicines. So this actually for many of the important things in the life, the best way, also the cheapest way. So we can lead our life even the best way, and even so the cheapest way. See, is to provide these goods and services collectively. Then only even it is in the best way, and as well as so it is in the cheap way also, in the cheapest way also. So money only not solution for everything. Just think, will it be cheaper to have collective security for the whole locality, or each house to have its own security man? Just you can imagine. What if no one other than you in your village or locality is interested in studying? See, would you be able to study? Think a lot. See, not unless your parents could afford to send you to some private schools or government schools elsewhere, then who needs to be whether the community, whether the village, whether your locality, whether so and so things? No. See, so you are actually able to study because Many other children also want to study, and because many people believe that the government should open schools and provide other facilities so that all children have a chance to study. If a single student, or if there is the two students, whether you would like to send, whether the school, or whether the government or private sector, whether they are ready to open the school only for one or two, no. See, in many areas, children, particularly, especially girls, are not able to go to high school even the present days also in a different part of our country because of the government or the society has not provided adequate facilities. Even in our surrounding like that, there are so many villages are there which are not well connected with the roadways and even with the proper transport and communications and even with the proper facilities, especially the basic facilities. The villages are ready to send, but where they have to send? They needs to be sent their children so far by walk. Even there is no proper roadways or there is no proper road also. Are you getting now? So in this case, there are so many children, especially the girls. The parents are not able to send to school because of even the government and even the society, even so on XYZ. They are all completely failure to provide the basic or adequate facilities. We knows that. So the main only the few institutions which are service oriented. And there are many educational institutions also nowadays become completely commercial. And even the government also completely failed to provide the basic facilities. So in this case, how can we imagine? Of course, money is there. Whether the child can get education or whether the parents are willing to send 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers so far, even there is no vehicle facilities also by walk. Even there is no proper road also. That is completely kachar. So it is the question of security of that respective child. See, we needs to be taught all these things, not only the money. So money is not only the answer or solution for every problem. So that's what while considering. So the money only is not the sufficient indicator, especially about the development. Are you getting now? Previous class I told that so the Kerala has a low infant mortality rate. Why? So ಕೇರಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾವಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಮರಣವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ 12. Why? Because it has a adequate provision of basic health and as well as educational facilities. This is what the desire of the government to provide for everyone in its state. ಸೊ ಕೇರಳದ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಕೇರಳದ ಜನತೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ದೇ ಅಚೀವ್ಡ್ 100% literacy. There is no state in our country which is achieved the 100% literacy. The only one state, that is also the small state, Kerala, it has achieved 100% literacy. See why? Because of the willingness of government. Here, while providing the different kinds of facilities to public, so even that is completely depend upon the government decision also. It is completely depend upon the government decisions, government policies, and then not only the policy decision, even so how the government is going to be implemented those policies. That is very much important. Implementation is important, and in what way they are going to implement, especially with the idiot government officials, those who are completely involving in the corruptions. And don't mind if anybody is their government officials. So if it is applicable only for those corrupted officials, So in our country, in the even in the present days also, so there are lot of schemes are there, but only those schemes are named. So even the government brought a lot of changes to make transparent, to clear, to reach the particular person in that village or the society, whatever it may be, the provisions or whatever it may be, the schemes provided by the government. But the thing is that it is not yet successful. Because even in rural areas, so those who are working in a panchayati sector, as a PDO, as a village accountant, as a revenue inspector, even including Gram Panchayat secretary, bill collector, see how many they are working sincere. So why I am telling in this situation no? So because so the implementation is very much important. How they are going to implement and how the government is going to take action on them. Why? Because we are talking about public facilities. Of course, the government is providing, but whether 100% successfully that reached, that is very much important. So, implementation and the role of the government and government officials, that is very much important. See, the Kerala has a low infant mortality, so it's very nice to listen. Why? Because no, it has adequate provision for especially the of basic health care and as well as educational facilities. So similarly, dear students, in some states, the public distribution system, which we are going to learn more about this in the next chapter, so which is called as a PDS, public distribution system, PDS. So that functions well and health and nutritional status of people of such state is certainly likely to be better because of the public distribution system. So even you all of you knows that to control the poverty in our country, the government used to give the food grains in a fair price. There are so many fair price shops, but the thing is that it's all depend upon the government and those who are involved, especially the government officials, and their role is very much important. So that's what providing facilities, it's completely effect on the respective regions how they are going to provide. Are you getting now? So I hope you all understand this concept. And we needs to be understood one more thing by studying all these different examples. For example, we studied table number 1, 3 and 1.4, 1. Okay. See here that shows that Haryana ahead of Kerala in literacy rate and even etc. As it is in terms of per capita income. So when we are looking about the per capita income, so there is no doubt. So Haryana it has more per capita income than Kerala. And the second thing that so think of other examples. See, let us think of other examples where collective provision of goods and services is cheaper than individual provision. You have to think about it. And does availability of good health and education facilities, especially the availability of good and educational facilities, depend only on amount of money spent by the government on these facilities? That we have to think. See, what other factors could be relevant in this? So we needs to think a lot of on these things. So now let us see in the next. In Tamil Nadu, so the 90% of the people, so please listen, in Tamil Nadu, 90% of the people, so they are living in rural areas. And the use of, and they are using almost all these rural area people, they are using the ration shop to get their rations. Are you listening now? So 90% of the people in Tamil Nadu, so they are living in rural areas and use the ration shop. use a ration shop. See, whereas in West Bengal, so in West Bengal, only 35% of the people, they are rural people. That means, so the maximum of the people, more than half of the people, 65% of the people, they are settled in urban areas. And where could, are you think in this two case? So 35% of the people, they are living in the rural area in West Bengal. So where could people be better off and why? You have to think on this also. Whether in Tamil Nadu or whether in West Bengal. So these are all the different the concept to understand about the idea of the development or the concept of the development. Then we needs to be work on all these questions. We needs to be work on all these questions. Are you getting now? See here we'll observe the another one table in the activity 2. Okay, so table number 1.5, educational achievement of rural population of Uttar Pradesh. So please look at your textbook page number 12, economics first chapter. So table number 1.5, so that shows that educational achievements of a rural population of Uttar Pradesh. So here there are different categories people and the data shows male and female also. So it is about in the table there is a different category. Okay, and the another one column. So there is the male and female. See, in this table, first we will see that in the under the category literacy rate for rural population. So it is actually this table. It is about educational achievement of rural population of Uttar Pradesh. Educational achievement of rural population of Uttar Pradesh. Now let us see literacy rate for rural population. Literacy rate for rural population. See, male 76% and female so 54%. Male 74% and female 54%. And let us see literacy rate for rural children in age group between 10 to 14 years. Age group between 10 to 14 years. So what is this now? A literacy rate for rural children in age group between 10 to 14 years. So that is male that shows 90% and female 87%. And the next one that is about percentage of rural children aged 10 to 14 attending school. So this is about actually the age group 10 to 14. Okay, the literacy rate for rural children in age group 10 to 14, it is about 90% male and then 87% female. Now let us look the age group between 10 to 14 years in rural children, those who are attending school in the percentage. That means percentage of rural children aged 10 to 14 years, those who are attending school, 10 to 14 years. So male 85% and female 82%. See, observe this table and try to understand the literacy rate for all age groups including young and old is, and then you have to complete the table. There are three questions are there, I mean fill-ups are there, A, B and C. So please try to fill all that, so by reading this table and by understanding this. Are you getting now? Are you getting now? Now, let us discuss about human development report. Human development report. So, regarding a human development report, so we are going to discuss in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.